Welcome everyone. Welcome to Purple Rose Tarot and Astrology. Today we're going to be doing the air signs for the week of October 29th through November 4th. This is going to be the week following the Taurus full moon lunar eclipse. Today is actually October 27th, so we are a little bit ahead. We're always a week ahead, guys. So if you're looking for what's going on this week, you can always find that on my YouTube channel under the live tab. Now, today being the 27th means that this Taurus full moon lunar eclipse is upon us, and it has came out for all the signs. The fire signs, the water signs, and the earth signs have already been posted. This is actually a reschedule, guys. I had to reschedule this from last night. I'm not really going to go into it. I'm just going to say the energies were very intense, and I really just needed to take some me time. So I just decided to reschedule the air signs for this morning. And I mean, let's be honest, what happened was I was mad at the universe and I called out of work, right? But, unfortunately, it doesn't really work that way, guys. I still had to work on myself. So that's what happened yesterday. So we're doing this reschedule. And I just want to talk a little bit about the heavy energy that we're all feeling because this is going to be the week after October 29th through November 4th. And I do feel that many of us are going to feel what I like to call, or I guess lots of people call, the full moon hangover. Have you guys heard of that before? The full moon hangover? So I definitely feel like we're going to be feeling that energy with this Taurus full moon lunar eclipse. We most likely will feel it throughout most of the month of November. The new moon in November, Scorpio new moon, will come in on November 13th. And I want to tell you guys something a little exciting I was studying this morning. I was studying the eclipse that is coming in April 2024. April 2024. If you guys have not heard about this Aries eclipse happening April 2024, go check it out. From everything that I'm studying, I'm just saying it definitely looks like this is going to be a much bigger solar eclipse. It comes with the new moon, so it'll be a much bigger solar eclipse than we experienced in 2017. Now, I know we just had that Libra solar eclipse, and several of you guys got to see it. This one is going to be much, much bigger, right? All right, guys, don't forget, we are streaming on 3 different platforms. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. So let me know in the comments, where did you guys find me at today? Don't forget, we'll also timestamp. I am going to start with a collective. I will read individually for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Timestamps will be added at the end of the live stream. And remember, I do offer personal readings. Those are going to be available through my Etsy shop only. The link for my Etsy shop is always going to be in the description box of my videos. All right, let me try to tap this screen and get over here where we need to be so I can see who all is in here. My laptop is down this week, guys, so it has been quite a challenge to use these particular the phone for these little bitty buttons. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Facebook coming in strongly. Hello, Natalie. I'm so excited. Miss Tina. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the collective, guys. I do have one small announcement just because I seen it when I was trying to click out of there, and I don't want anybody to miss out. We do have the 11/11 portal coming up, guys, and I have set a live workshop. So if you guys have joined me before for these live workshops. These are definitely fun. They're private. They're unlisted. We don't share out the link. There is energy exchange involved, guys. So here's the information for that. I did make it very inexpensive because it is a very lucky day. But I do feel like a lot of us are struggling with meditation, and that's really blocking us from bringing our manifestations in. So that's what we're going to talk about on the 11/11 portal. That I'm going to actually air this on November 5th, guys, November 5th. I have not really set a time yet. It's really hard to set a time for these when there's so many people. These are live. You do purchase your seat and you book and reserve your seat. I do keep these very limited so that we can have a small group. It really helps with the Q&A at the end. It really helps with my nerves too, honestly. So yeah, we all just really enjoy doing these small workshops, small groups. So limited space, guys, message me right away. Make sure that when you message me that you do make your payment. Just because you asked me about it does not reserve your seat, guys. So I just want to make sure you know. All right, and then last one, just because I'm already here and I don't want to click out of it yet. Sunday night, guys. So I know Sunday night we normally do love and astrology, but we're going to integrate a little bit and we're going to do the November twin flame current energy update, where we will talk about that 11/11 portal, and we're going to do that Sunday night, guys. So make sure to come back Sunday night, 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and join us for that. I know that. Hi, Star Luba and Lulu. Nice to see you, Lulu. But I know that, like, I don't know what I know. I lost it. All right, let's get started. Collective readings. So I pulled out these zodiac cards that Sandra had gifted me, and this is what we used for our collective reading yesterday. I always forget the timestamp, guys. Let's do 6/26. The Aries coming out strongly. Scorpio was the card that I was showing you guys when we started. Scorpio season did start on the 23rd, guys. And I'm telling you, I think that this eclipse is already very intense. And I feel like because of the Scorpio season, like it's falling right in the Scorpio season, it's making this eclipse even more intense, right? Okay, this doesn't normally happen like this, but I'm hearing Spirit tell me to pull 2 for each. And I'm assuming that's just because we have such a large group. Maybe we should do these lives at 11 o'clock more often, right? All right, so a lot of fire energy coming out for masculine. I got Aries and Leo. Aries is March 21st through April 19th. Leo, July 23rd through August 22nd. We have luck and sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is where we hold like shame and guilt. The ruby comes out for the Aries card, and it says, reminds Aries that they consistently thrive in everything they do. There's something here about having like sacral chakra issues for divine masculine is the energy that I'm picking up, which is pretty interesting because there is this heavy masculine energy happening where it does seem like collectively divine masculine is awakening, but not just awakening. I feel like it's very much coming out of dark night of the soul. I know a lot of us feel like our divine masculines are just now awakening, but this process has been going for quite some time. All right, so I have Pisces and Aquarius coming out for feminine energy February 19th through March 20th, and Aquarius is January 20th through February 18th. So one right after another, right? But Pisces says transition. It's the golden tiger eye. I carry this around for protection. And then stress is here. So Aquarius could definitely be under a lot of stress. I know every Aquarius I know is definitely under some stress right now. All right, bridging energy. I have Capricorn and Taurus. Capricorn, December 22nd through January 19th. It's the love card. It says green tourmaline illuminates the benefits that caring attachments will bring to your life. So illumination of this connection is happening on both sides, right? Because this is masculine and feminine. We also have Taurus coming out April 20th through May 20th. It's going to be one of these weird ones. Still bite. I might have said that wrong. Strengthens your determination, but allows for valuable flexibility. Sandra might know how to say that probably a little bit more better, right? But I do feel like bridging energy here is there's definitely something about our strength building, our determination building. I do feel like between the masculine and feminine, we're having to compromise, and there's definitely some flexibility that I don't think it's needed. I think we're doing it, but it's definitely a little bit challenging. I think the love card is coming out for unconditional love. All right, just because we have so many people in here, I'm going to pull some messages from your person. So for those of you that this masculine and feminine energy are pulling at your heartstrings and it feels like your counterpart, these messages could definitely be something that they want to say, but maybe haven't been able to. These could be messages that they've actually said to you before. And then these, of course, could be higher self messages as well. I'm wondering if I shared in a new Facebook group. Facebook is doing really well. It's so interesting. Oh, Sandra says I said it right. Good, good. All right, let's start messages from masculine to feminine first. Masculine to feminine. I'm trying to deal with my consequences. I can see that. Your opinion of me matters. That's really interesting. I feel like collectively, Divine Masculine just went through something that was really challenging, and definitely could have brought some inner child wounds up to be healed. Hello, Twitch coming in. But there's this energy of a little bit of like they went through this period, and I'm not trying to step on any toes here. Please don't shoot the messenger. But it does feel like, okay, so things were challenging for masculine energy. So there was this little bit of like acting out type of energy is what I was feeling, right? Um, and the statement that the opinion did not matter was actually made. So I think I find that pretty interesting that this comes out. I do feel like since that energy came and went, masculine energy is definitely having to deal with some consequences, right? All right, I just can't seem to let you go comes out, and I'm trying to figure things out. I feel like they are trying to figure things out because they can't, cut, burn, run, tie, all those things, right? I feel like for a lot of us, we're experiencing this energy where we're not being allowed to run. We're not being allowed to run. It's like we're having to face what we've been running from this whole time. All right, let's do feminine to masculine. Ooh, ouch. This one right there. Have mercy. It's so true. I can feel when you are sad. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. And I know that it's collective because working with your Etsy shop readings, your personal readings, I can see that many divine feminines are experiencing the same thing that I'm experiencing. I talked about this. I actually made a post on Facebook about this morning, guys. If you didn't see it, go check it out. But it is like, I feel like I'm going to step on some toes here. Ready? Okay, so I believe just from my studies, my own journey, 8 years in this thing, right? I'm starting to understand that I believe the divine feminine does lead the journey. And I do feel that we transmute a lot of the masculine's energy. And that really upsets some divine feminines. Like when I talk about this, they're like, well, why am I here? Like, I don't want to be here to transmute this person's energy. Like, why do I have to do that? It's not just their energy. It's the collective energy. It's the energy of the whole world, right? So you have a lot more to do here than transmuting or helping someone heal and awaken than just one person. It's the whole world. But this is the body, the soul, it's the same soul. It's the representation that your soul is using to show you what it is that you're supposed to be doing, right? But there is this energy, like divine feminine is feeling like heavy, overwhelming emotion, and it's like, why am I dealing with all this? I've worked through all this. I know how to keep my energetic vibrations high, and it's like a constant overwhelming overflow. And I do feel that it has something to do with the awakening of the masculine energy, and the transmuting of all the darkness to light, right? I know some of you may not understand the words that I use. I feel like Miss L hit it on the head, the nail, the other day when she said, I understand you. And it's because when you're on this journey, when you're on this very same type of spiritual awakening, this is the vocabulary, right? So it's like if you're listening to my message and you don't understand the words that I'm using, which there are several, it's weird how the people that you find following you, right? But it's like most likely if you don't understand the vocabulary, it's just because you're not on this specific type of spiritual awakening. It doesn't mean you're not on a spiritual awakening. I feel like the whole world is spiritually awakening, right? But there are different types of spiritual awakening, and what I mean by that, it just means that something different awakens you, right? Please be patient with me also comes out. I do sense an energy of frustration from the masculine energy. I feel like you're forgetting me, us comes out. These seem very 3D messages. And why do I matter so much is also coming out. And look at this one. Here it is. I love it. I see 1111 everywhere. Who else is seeing 1111 everywhere? And we all are, right? We all are. Is it a sign? Is it spirit showing us something? Yes, absolutely. I'm going to take this one just because it's the last one. I have no regrets. All right, let's use Moonology Oracle to close out the collective. And then we will start with Gemini. Bring love into the situation. It's new moon in Aquarius. Take time to breathe out. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. I feel like this take time to breathe out is more about like, don't forget to breathe, but I feel like it's time to take action is the guidance, right? On the bottom, hold your vision. It's the fixed moon. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. That's going to be your collective reading. I hope that was helpful. If it was, guys, don't forget to tap that like button for me. All right, I'm going to clean up and we'll start with Gemini. Lovely on Facebook. Hello. All right, so for fire, water, and earth, which again are already posted, guys, we use the numinous. And so we're going to use the numinous again for our energy of the week. I'm going to use the energy oracle for the main spread. I went back and forth with the tarot, but I'm sticking with the gilded tarot. Look at that. King of Swords on the bottom. And then we will do guidance with the Sacred Traveler. Remember Sacred Traveler, Denise Lynn, she says, this is your higher self. And then, of course, we will close them each out, all three, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, with the Moonology Oracle. Excuse me. All right, let me grab a drink. And let's timestamp 1911 for Gemini. The 911 is not getting away from me. All right, Gemini, this is going to be for the week of October 29th through November 4th. This is the week following the Taurus full moon lunar eclipse. Comes in on the 28th, which is tomorrow, guys. We're streaming live on the 27th. Really depends too. Really depends on where you're at in the world. It definitely could come in on the 29th for some of you. I'm on the Eastern, no, I'm not, Central time zone in the United States. And for me, it is Saturday night. I do feel, Gemini, that the 1911 is going to be, it's a message. I have been seeing 911. 10th house reputation flies out. 10th house reputation. And a square with a Leo. And the Leo is the lover. All right, guys, so I never say this is for your sun, moon, or rising. I study birth charts, and I understand that all the constellations were in the sky when you were born. They didn't fall out of the sky just because a planet wasn't there. That energy is still going to rule over a house, okay? So even if you don't have any planets in your 10th house, or you're not a sun Gemini or a Leo, right? I definitely say each part of your chart is important. So when I do all 12 signs, I correlate all 12 readings to my birth chart and what that house represents. And that's how I get guidance, right? And I do recommend that everyone do that. I understand that, you know, sun, moon, rising is really popular and really important. I totally get that. If I was to pick one of those, I would tell people that the rising is probably going to be your most important. And that is how the charts, I feel, come out the most accurate. But 10th house. So Gemini, I want you to look at your 10th house. This is going to have to do with career, responsibility, achievement. There is a challenge, there is a square. It means that other things are coming in and it's creating tension. And then you have the lover. So Gemini, it could be your actual lover, or it could just be, for me, it's, you know, think about it, the lovers and tarot is the Gemini, right? And that is the clue card for the twin journey. So interesting to me that the square is between love and work, right? On the bottom, North Node, Destiny. Gemini, for those of you that, however you're using it on your chart, I feel like for a lot of us, we use Gemini as the sign to represent our twin journey. To say that we're all being pushed towards our North Node, if you're on this specific type of spiritual awakening, would be a complete understatement. So many of us have had to give up so much stuff, our jobs, careers, the place we lived, relationships. I mean, so much has had to be sacrificed for this journey. And I feel, and I'm here, we're going to step on some toes, but I feel like it's definitely been more divine feminine up to this point than masculine energy for sure. Victory comes out in your challenge or obstacle, Gemini. You're fighting for something. Door to value is lesson learned. Outcome is door to spirit in reverse. Can you tell? Does it look like it's going to be challenging? All right, let's clarify a little bit before I start going in here. I do feel like victory will be yours, but I feel like it's only going to be yours if you listen to spirit. I feel like you already know that you hold something of value, Gemini, but whether you're going to throw it away or not, I think is the question. All right, let's see what's going on. Ace of Cups comes out. There's an overwhelming overflow of emotion. If you're on this journey with me, this, again, understatement. Water signs are sticking out to me. You could be dealing with a Leo, Gemini, or you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Page of Cups comes out under your challenge or obstacle. The Moon comes out under a door to value, lesson learned. Door to Spirit tried to come out in reverse, and this is why. Nine of Swords. Five of Cups. Sun. Eight of Cups. Five of Swords. Six of Pentacles. And the Hanged Man, Gemini. All right, so I'm just going to say, I'm picking up some overwhelming emotional energy. And I'm seeing the Page of Cups as the situation that's blocking your victory. The Page of Cups is the I'm sorry card. Gemini, it's very possible that you need to apologize to someone, but you don't want to for whatever reason, or you don't feel you should have to. Because the Five of Cups is here, and the Five of Cups is loss and grief. There's a lot of pain with the Five of Cups card, but the Five of Swords is here too, and it's like you went through this grief, you came out the other side. It cost something. Everyone says this Five of Swords is a victory. If you hear other tarot readers tell you that the Five of Swords is a victory, they're not lying to you. It's actually considered a victorious card. But I never see the Five of Swords as a victory because it costs so much. So there's definitely something about forgiveness or asking for forgiveness that is keeping you from being able to reach some victory. The lesson learned, the thing you have to help you with this situation is door to value. Door to value is the card that shows like the cash flying out the door. So it's kind of giving me this energy, Gemini, like there could be an illusion of something. There could be some feelings involved. The Sun and Six of Pentacles here, it's like, I feel like you could be getting some spiritual assistance, the Moon and the Sun, two big major arcanas, to be able to balance something that you feel like you're losing. I don't think you're actually losing anything, Gemini, but I think that you feel like you're losing something, or you have to give up something in order to gain something. And you do, but it's not what you think it is, Gemini. Door to Spirit is here, and Door to Spirit is the outcome. And it says that this veil is being moved so that Spirit can get a message to you. It came out in reverse. I feel like Spirit's not going to just stop talking to you, right? Like the card doesn't come out in reverse because Spirit's like, oh, forget Rosa. I'm not giving her no more messages. No, it doesn't work that way. It's because you're not able to receive the message. You're not accepting the message, right? So when I ask, why is that? Why are you not accepting the message? You have this Nine of Swords energy, Gemini, and Nine of Swords energy is trauma. It is like shadow work. It's needing to face those pains that you buried, Gemini, and said, oh, it don't bother me. I don't need to deal with that right now. I'll deal with it when I have time later. The thing is, Gemini, it's now. It's now. So Eight of Cups tells me that you are walking away from something. What you're walking away from is not going through. I'm getting in trouble right now. I want you guys to know I'm getting in trouble for not doing my shadow work. Yeah, if you guys have my chart, look where Gemini is. But Nine of Swords is processing trauma. It's like going through, facing the things that you need to. Eight of Cups is walking towards your Two of Cups. So it's like you can't walk towards your Two of Cups if you haven't processed the trauma, right? The Hanged Man says you're stuck, or you feel like you're having to surrender. You're having to give up something in order to move forward. It's not that you're, and I think, Gemini, that you may feel like you have to give up someone in order to move forward. And I don't think that's it at all. I think you have to give up the idea that you don't need to process these traumas. That's what it is. Maybe the I'm sorry is not for someone else, but for you, Gemini. So we got the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming out strongly. Leo, Aries, and Pisces. I feel like Pisces stuck out strongly too, especially with the Hanged Man, last card. All right, Gemini, let's get some guidance. Sacred Traveler, we're going to ask your higher self. What does Gemini need to know with this situation? I dropped it. Wandering path, enjoy the journey. When I see the wandering path, it's like this energy of you want a direct answer. You want to be able to look at the map and know exactly where your next step is, where your next direction is. I feel like I dropped that card because there is this energy of you need to enjoy the journey that you're on instead of trying to control something and make it something that you want, right? We also have breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. And we've seen this one when we were getting ready to start the Gemini reading, so I'm not too surprised to see it again. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies a great bounty. And that's just telling me that whatever this energy is that you've been fighting so hard for, going through, where you feel like you've had to give up something or you feel like you have to sacrifice something, you're not actually sacrificing. You're digging deep. That's that Nine of Swords. And there's treasure down there. There's something good down there. Think about the people that you hear talking about doing their shadow work and how much it's helped them, right? So impasse is going to be the last card. It says reflect and redirect your energy. The reason you can't reach this victory is because something very small is stopping you. And it's like you've been doing the same way for a long time. So you just need to do something a slight bit different. Reflect and redirect your energy. All right, let's close it out for Gemini with the Moonology Oracle. Remember, this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Look at that full moon in Pisces. I knew that Pisces energy was sticking out. Show the world the real you. It's full moon in Aquarius. A new start is coming. It's the new moon. And work through your fears. There it is, Gemini. It's going to be new moon in Scorpio. New moon in Scorpio comes in November 13th, guys. November 13th. All right, guys, that's it. That's going to be your reading for Gemini. I hope that was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, the good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we'll move on to Libra. I feel like the Libra new moon solar eclipse that we just had a couple weeks back, there's something about that energy that's coming into this energy. It could be that, so the solar eclipse was about something being shown to you that would help you put your best foot forward. I felt like it was something we wouldn't necessarily like or see as like, yay, right? But I'm kind of getting this energy like there's something about that happened around that Libra new moon solar eclipse. Remember, this is the week after October 29th. So it's like, I haven't even time stamped. But this is like the week after. So it's like there's this little bit of hangover energy. But I feel like for Libra, this is more of a closure, like a wrapping up type of energy is what I'm getting. I know, and I said all that before we time stamped. All right. Sorry, I'm over here hitting the camera, knocking the things around. All right, let's do Libra at an even 35. All right, Libra, for the week of October 29th through November 4th. I did talk about the energy just a little bit right before we timestamped, so if you want to go back a little. I'm going to start with the numinous. All right, so the sun comes out, Libra. Self-awareness, childishness, and ego are also on here, and they are sticking out. 8th house, intimacy. Investments, contract, sex is on here. And there's a complexity. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. And I think this is just you. It's like a leveling up type of energy. All right, Libra, I feel like you could be trying to control something. All right, have mercy. This may not be for all of you, right? Someone could be trying to control something with sex, definitely. Some of you are becoming more self-aware. Kundalini energy is also on 8th house. But Quintuck's complexity says that the pieces don't fit. The pieces don't fit. All right, door to personal healing and happiness comes out. It's 34. That's challenge or obstacle. Number 12 comes out, the temple path. That's lesson learned. Yin Yang comes out. I do feel like it was trying to come out in reverse. And that is clue card for twin flames. On the bottom, the sun again. So that's not a coincidence. For those of you Libras that are not trying to control something with sex, I promise you there's somebody out there. This is going to be about something that you've invested in. And this is about you becoming self-aware. It could have something to do with like your own ego. And really could also have something to do with your own masculine energy. Door to personal healing and happiness says that you're here, you're at the door, but something is blocking your doorway. The temple path says this is lesson learned. So this helps you with this card. And this card says that you feel lost. You feel like, man, I went down the wrong path. I've detoured. I've derailed off the path and now I'm lost. But the temple path says that you're actually exactly where you're supposed to be. This is the path that your soul chose for this lifetime. And if you notice on the cut grass there, you'll see that yin yang symbol. Do you see it? And then it comes out as your outcome. Again, it comes out in reverse. For some of you Libras, this is definitely about balancing masculine and feminine energies, especially with the yin yang card. But it coming out in reverse, I feel like you could be stopping something or someone. Slowing something down, or at least wanting it to slow down. All right, let's start start with the main energy of the week. Seven of Pentacles. It had, again, investment. I knew it. There's something you've invested in that's causing an issue. Seven of Pentacles says that it's almost time for harvest. It's not quite time yet. You don't want to pick anything more than you need at this time. It talks about planting seeds and waiting for the time of harvest. It talks about being patient. Some of you Libras, this is going to have something to do with your home. I see the farm in the background. It's going to have something to do with money. And Nine of Wands, Six of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Wands. I love it. There's that 11. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. The Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Page of Swords. Somebody's watching. Knight of Pentacles, it could be a spiritual connection, lifetime after a lifetime after a lifetime. All right, so Knight of Wands coming out under your challenge or obstacle gives me the problem, and it tells me that you've been doing something the same way for a really long time. You're expecting a different result, and the different result isn't coming. I feel like that result has something to do with your home, firm foundation, financial security, and Queen of Wands says you could be dealing with an Aries, or this is about you gaining your own confidence in your abilities. Libra, for lesson learned, this is going to help you with the situation. One, you need to step away and see something from a different perspective. I'm getting the message that you need to see the positive in a challenging situation. It's like you're having a hard time pulling the positive out. But with the Temple Path saying that that's also why Yin Yang was in reverse. You're having a hard time pulling the positive out. But the Temple Path comes out in lesson learned, Libra, because I'm supposed to tell you that everything you're going through, everything you're experiencing is fate. It's destiny. It was part of what your soul wanted to learn when it came down into this lifetime. So Six of Cups is here. Six of Cups is reunion energy, but I feel like it's telling us that it has something to do with someone you've been dealing with from your past. Three of Pentacles is here. Libra, Three of Pentacles is the card that says that this is teamwork. These people work together. They respect each other. They respect each other's ideas. They want to, work together, teamwork. But the Three of Pentacles, I picked Gilded Tarot. A little last minute too. And Gilded Tarot says he's by himself. He's by himself. He's still having to do the hard work, but it's like he knows that he has to wait for something. Three of Wands is here. I don't think it's necessarily waiting. You're done waiting, Libra. You have to take action to go after what it is that you want. That's Three of Wands. And Three of Wands says your ships are almost here. This energy says your ships are here. It is time. In Rider-Waite, this card shows these little black dots way out in this little like orange sand ocean looking thing. And here in the Gilded Tarot, like his cloak is getting wet because the ships are so close. They're pulling into port and the water is splashing up on the pier. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Is it challenging? Yes, absolutely. All right, so Eight of Pentacles is here. This is about being focused, dedicated. Don't take your eye off the prize is what I'm hearing. Ace of Swords is also here. You could be getting new communication this week. I feel like it comes towards the end of the week, but it gives you new clarity, new understanding, and it tells you which direction it is that you're supposed to go, right? Six of Swords. All right, let's do guidance for Libra. I'm going to use Sacred Traveler. So we're asking your higher self. Guidance for Libra in this situation. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. Unknown territory. Spirit's got my back. Look at that. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. How many times did I say that? Did I say that a few times? I feel like I did. On the bottom, I said this too. You need to step away, see it from a different perspective, get the big picture, do it a different way. All right, Libra, let's close it out with Lunology Oracle. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like you're very much in your thoughts, but your emotions are clouding your thoughts. There's something here that's like super easy. Look at that. It could be finding sanctuary, but it's like the super easy. It comes with the Three of Wands, but it's like you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. Finding sanctuary says opening to your spiritual source. The energy is gaining momentum. You are good enough. This is one of my favorite cards in here. Full moon in Virgo. There it is, Libra. What do you need to release? What do you need to release? All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Libra. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we will move on to Aquarius. I got a feeling that Aquarius is going to put us in our feels. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up. Grab your tissue. It was very heavy yesterday when I didn't do the air signs. So I'm not sure exactly what or why or who, but it's heavy. Hello, Ellie on Twitch. All right, let's timestamp Aquarius. Let's do 4727. All right, Aquarius, this is for the week of October 29th through November 4th. So we're looking at the week after this Taurus full moon lunar eclipse. This Taurus full moon lunar eclipse is actually upon us right now as I'm doing this reading. We are streaming live on October 27th. I do feel like I've been feeling this energy for you since yesterday. And I'm not blaming Aquarius by no means for not doing yesterday's live. I had to postpone, reschedule, and make it today for personal reasons. But I definitely felt that heavy energy alongside with the heavy energy that I myself was feeling in my own journey. I do feel like we're going to experience a little bit of a full moon hangover type of energy this week. So remember, we're looking at October 29th through November 4th. Energy of the week, we have Capricorn coming out, the boss. I've seen that with Libra, and I feel like it's more of a stepping up, leveling up type of energy, taking control, taking power back type of energy. You could be dealing with a Taurus. We also have, a Capricorn. We also have Taurus. The word bombshell is on the Taurus card. Earthy, practical, steadfast. Those are the words that are sticking out. We do have a trine. So it's like these energies are trying to flow together. So what I'm going to say, Aquarius, is look on your birth chart. Where is Capricorn? Where is Taurus? It's something about these houses are trying to work together for you at this time. On the bottom, 9th house, seeking. You could be seeking, this is like spiritual. Some of you are like actually seeking God. Some of you are asking God where he is. A lot of Aquarius right now are praying. It's interesting because I know some Aquarius like all over the world, and it's like here, you know, in places that are there's a lot of things going on. It's like I know that this is so true, and I definitely felt it yesterday. Envy comes out as challenge or obstacle. The Sun comes out as lesson learned. I have 2 cards coming out for outcome, angel of love, and adjacent possibility. There's another out. There's another way. All right, so envy is here. The challenge or obstacle could mean Aquarius. I don't think, I'm not getting like the energy of envy. I don't think that you're like, man, I'm envious of this person. You just want things to not suck. That's it. You're just like, you don't want anything anyone else has. You just don't want things to be hard for you. So it's like, I'm not envious of someone. I need something someone else has. It's, I just need it to not be so dark where I'm at, right? The lesson learned is the Sun. So the Sun is energy about control. Some of you could need to surrender or release control. I'm definitely hearing that. Some of you, this is purification. You see how she's sitting by the water? It's cleansing. That could be an advice, like an idea for like a guidance for somebody. But it's also about there's, and this is so challenging. I knew it was going to be. There's always a positive. There's always going to be a positive. Even when you're going through the most difficult, challenging, painful losses, there is always something that is meant for you in that situation. And that is the message that I'm getting with the Sun card. Angel of love is here for outcome. It says this angel comes down when unconditional love is needed. It's very possible you're not giving yourself love at this time. Adjacent possibilities is here. Adjacent possibility says that you tried to go towards the light. You tried to go to spirit. You tried to go through and have a spiritual awakening and do all these things and take the right path, right? The only path. And it's like a freaking door falls out right in the middle of your way. You're like, man, what am I supposed to do now? All right, so the adjacent possibility says, don't give up. Don't give up. Is things challenging? Yes. Is something made harder? Yes. But is this angel here to assist you and help you and get around that door? Absolutely, Aquarius. On the bottom, strategy, white feather sticking out to me. Make a plan. Make a plan, Aquarius. Don't wait till it's too late to make the plan. We got 3 of Wands. Brighter days are coming. And I feel like that's the lesson learned too, and you know that. Everything passes, even the darkness. All right, the strength comes out for Leo energy. This is going to be internal. This is what Spirit's asking you to do this week. It's definitely going to be challenging. All right, let's start with that envy card. 7 of Wands flies out. You need to have healthy boundaries and protect yourself. 10 of Wands comes out. You need to lay your burdens at Spirit's feet. The Lovers is here. Some of you Aquarius could be on a twin flame journey. Some of you, this could have something to do with your twin flame. For most of you, this is about you choosing to get up every day and love and heal yourself. Be dealing with a Gemini. The Tower comes out in reverse. Thank goodness. It's already happened. So you've already experienced this Tower. Most likely it's happening. It happened around now, right? The 28th, this Taurus full moon lunar eclipse. Remember, we're reading for the week after. We have 9 of Swords coming out. I feel like whatever it is, it didn't actually surprise you as much as you thought it was going to. Most likely you already knew something. 9 of Swords is here, processing traumas. There's fear here with this card also. And then we have 4 of Swords here, resting, laying down. Healing. Healing. For some of you, that's healing. It's a blessing in disguise, is what I'm hearing. We have the Chariot coming out. Don't be scared to move quickly. Don't be scared to move quickly. Stay in your lane. Follow the rules. The Chariot is your ride or die partner. 3 of Pentacles comes back out. Teamwork. I feel like you're going to have assistance. You're going to have a whole team. I feel like right now you feel like you're in the fires. You're doing it by yourself. 8 of Pentacles comes out. Focus, dedication. Don't get distracted. That's the message I'm hearing. Don't get distracted. Don't let your compassion for something stop you from going in the direction that you need to be going. 6 of Swords says that Spirit is guiding you, Aquarius. All right, let's pull some guidance. For some of you, this has to do with money. For some of you, this has to do with healing. Enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Every time I see that card, I get like a reversal energy. I wish it was true. I feel like you will once you come out the other side. Wondrous universe, walk in beauty. In other words, things are happening for you, not to you. They're happening for you, not to you. View from above, get the big picture. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Let's get one more, please. There it is. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. All right, guys, let's do Moonology to close it out. Adjustments are required. 3rd quarter moon flies out. It's time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo comes out. And confidence is your key to success. And that's going to be a new moon in Leo. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. And that's it. That's going to be your air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the week of October 29th through November 4th. Remember, guys, this is happening after the Taurus full moon lunar eclipse. I do feel like we will have some heavy energies following us into this week. Most of us know this as the full moon hangover type of energy. So don't be too surprised if you do feel that. All right, that's it, guys. So now I'm going to offer some free yes or no readings, guys. Thank you for coming in here and hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys so very much. So just let me know in the comments if anyone is interested. Now is the time. And I will pick a few of them before I wrap it up. Gemini and Leo coming out strongly for Aquarius. All right. Lahoma Cruz on Facebook. Hello. Thank you. Natalie Brown. Natalie Brown, I think you were the first one I seen in here, Natalie. Let me know if you have a question, yes or no. I'll pull a few tarot cards and we'll see if we can't get you an answer. Guys, I can see all your comments, so it doesn't matter. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. I see a few new people over there on Twitch. If you guys want to do a free yes or no, let me know. Natalie wants to know about love. About love. Thank you, Star Libra. Let me know if you have a question, Star Libra. All right, Natalie, I want you to think of someone. Spirit's telling me to give you a current energy, So that tells me that you're going to be connected to someone, Natalie. I don't know if the message is that they're coming or going, but you're connected to someone. And then she comes out and says, I've been single for 22 years. Natalie, are you on the twin journey? Do you resonate with masculine and feminine energy? And do you feel like you haven't met your counterpart yet? Oh, because I do like someone. All right, I'm going to give you a masculine and feminine energy, and I'll give you a bridging energy. It's going to be what's currently connecting you. Hopefully we'll get some signs. Look at that Page of Cups. There's a small offer. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Hermit, Virgo coming out. You're trying to spot the snake, Natalie. Fear. You're nervous. You're scared. It's possible that like you dealt with some snake energy before, so you're like extra cautious. This person could be younger than you too. Three of Swords. So here's what's bridging energy. Ready? This is good news, Natalie. You both have experienced the same type of heartbreak. You both have experienced the same type of heartbreak. Two of Swords is on the bottom. There could be this energy between you where you feel like you're not sure which move to make next, or you feel like there's not a move available to you. But the thing is that the divine, the feminine energy is you, and it's like you're very powerful in this hermit energy, very connected to spirit. You're on your awakening journey, and this person may not necessarily be like quite where you're at. So I have to ask you, is the person you're thinking about, is it a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? Because I feel like they do want to make an offer, or they maybe already made an offer, but you are saying like it's either not enough, or if something seems like sketchy to you. See that snake there? All right, let's pull the guidance. Let's see what Spirit says. Let's see what Spirit says. I don't ever really get a bad energy from the Page of Cups, but I feel like some people do, for sure. All right, Power of Love activation. Be kind, Natalie, be kind. It says you are a humanitarian made of love, and you're able to share that energy with others. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Natalie. I hope that was helpful. All right, guys, anyone else, let me know. Now is the time. I am going to go over a few announcements just so we make sure. I don't want to close it out and miss anyone, but I want to make sure you guys know that I will be back Sunday night. Sunday night is normally our love and astrology night. Guys, we're going to be doing the November Twin Flame Current Energy Update. We do one of these every month. It is the most viewed video on our channel. Always has been since we started. That's going to be in November. That's going to be on Sunday. We will be talking about that 11/11 portal. All of that Sunday night, guys. I will be offering free Twin Flame Energy updates. Those are going to be 3 cards, you, your person, and your bridging energy, kind of like I just did for Natalie, that tells you what is currently connecting you, the spiritual lesson that's currently keeping you connected. I will be offering full Twin Flame energy readings, of course, for $15. So if that's something you're interested in, guys, make sure to come hang out with us Sunday night for that. I'm also doing an 11/11 workshop, super affordable, guys. Come in and join us. We've done several of these now. It's where we do these unlisted lives. We don't share the link out until it's time for us to attend the live. And then I ask that you keep those links private as there is energy exchange involved. We're going to go and talk about meditation and how important that is for manifestation. Of course, I will talk about what the 11/11 portal means, especially for those of us that are on the twin flame journey, right? That information is on my Facebook page, guys, and all the links for that is going to be in the description box of the video. All right, let me go back and check comments really quick before I wrap it up. Can I ask, will I have a new job opportunity soon? Star Luba, I love it. Let's pull some tarot for that. Yeah. Okay. We're going to pull the Sacred Destiny, the Sacred Destiny. I feel like you're taking action towards it, Star Luba, or are you? The Stillness card comes out. Okay, so you're asking me about a job, and you did take action. You've taken action, Star Luba, and now you're in the stillness, and here's what it is. Are you ready? You're manifesting, and in order to manifest, you need spirit. Okay, people think that they can just manifest $1 million by themselves, and that's not how it works, guys. So it's like you have to do your half to meet spirit. And what's happening now is spirit, you're having to show spirit that you have faith, that spirit meets you halfway, right? So you've done what you're supposed to do. You most likely put in applications, maybe made a resume, but it's like you're taking the action, and now spirit's asking you to sit still. Spirit's asking you to sit still so that he can meet you halfway. And I don't mean like he or she, don't come shoot me for that. It doesn't matter. But freedom is also here. I do feel like this is going to give you some form of freedom, because most likely what's happening is your faith is being tested right now, right? So when this comes in, you get this confirmation. Yes, spirit's got my back. The next time I have to wait for something, I don't have to be scared because I know that it's coming, right? That's the energy that I'm getting. Fulfillment is on the bottom. I hope that was helpful, Star Luba. All right, guys, let me know. Anybody else? I'm going to wrap it up. I appreciate you guys coming in here and hanging out with me. Lahoma Cruz. I suspect a twin flame is in my life. I suspect so too. If you were drawn to me today, that is, I would just almost bet money that that is why. Is it the one I think it is, or are they a soulmate? All right, well, you know what? Let's do this for fun, just because Homa asked. I have this little thing right here. I can show you. Look at that. So those are twin flames. Twin flames come in your life and shake everything up. Shake it all up, because most likely you're in a situation, a karmic situation, and you've been going through this for a long time. So it's like a twin is your soul, and it comes and taps on your shoulder and says, hey, there's something you're supposed to be doing. It's life-changing energy for sure. This is soulmate energy here. With soulmates, there's no runners, there's no chasers, there's not really a whole lot of big life lessons. And I know that's a little bit different than what people are used to hearing. A lot of times I feel like twin flames are confused for soulmates. Soulmates is the Two of Cups energy, right? It's that I water you, you water me, and we grow together. That's a soulmate. A twin is someone who comes in and inspires you to heal yourself, right? I'm not saying that you can't have a love relationship with a twin, but it doesn't always have to be a love relationship. Soulmates, same thing, and then karmics. So you only get one twin flame, guys. I believe that your twin is the person that awakens you when you're on a twin flame journey. Remember, lots of things can awaken us. It doesn't have to be the twin flame journey. No, not everyone has a twin flame, right? So it's like they come in, they awaken you. You only have one. Soulmates, you can have a whole bunch of them. Karmics. Karmics are these very challenging energies you see on your screen. There's a lot of lessons. There's a lot of manipulation. There's a lot of abuse. These are hard, challenging life lessons that you have to learn most of the time. When you learn this lesson, you leave that karmic. You never go back. Never do it again, right? I'm so sorry, guys. Somebody's knocking. But anyway, good catch up there. All right, y'all. Sorry. My son showed up, popped in. So I'm going to get off here. Thank you guys for coming in. I hope that was helpful. The Homa Cruise on Facebook. Make sure to go check out some more videos. You'll probably get a little bit more information there. Don't forget, I will be doing the Twin Flame Current Energy for the month of November, Sunday night, guys. I'm going to stick with the 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So I hope to see all of you guys there. Thank you so much for joining me for the air signs. Fire, water, and earth are also already posted. I am always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good night.